Okay, let's move on to our last slide, US pre-market movers and levels. Just before we go into the actual chart points, I saw a big headline,
like that.
Amazon hires 19,000 in the UK ahead of Christmas.
A lot of complaints that foreign companies don't pay any tax, but they do actually do something good for people who live in this country.
Yesterday, the railway stock surge resulting in a 2.1% gain by the Dow Jones Railroad Index. American railcar industry surged 20%. So again, Amazon, this is all quite good stuff, I would have thought.
Yes, I mean, I think that's a sort of good old-fashioned infrastructure type of story.
Right, chart points. FTSE 6390 to the downside, plays 6,500 to the upside. Again.
Well, I think, if you just said even a week ago, saying the FTSE could touch 6,500 so quickly, I mean, people would be laughing. It was, 6,000, we were sort of shaking like leaves, and now we've recouped
back in safe territory.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
And again, Mark Faber, for what it's worth, this week has suggested we're in crash territory. Dr. Doom and Gloom. S&P 500, 1994, plays 2,035. We've talked to still about that gap to the downside needing to be filled, 1944, 1955. That's worth bearing in mind if you're looking at your technicals. The DAX, 10,180, plays 10,250. Again, that fill position back in offence, would you say, Zach?
Yeah, in fact, that figure should be 10,050, but basically 10,000 recovered very easily by the DAX. Again, something that would not have been expected even just a few sessions ago, let's say.
Understood. Dow Jones, 16,850, plays 17,125.
Yeah, the big number, 17,000. See if we can get a close above that. That would be pretty impressive.
Do you think that some of the momentum type systems would then kick in if we're back above 17,000?
I think they would. I suppose it's sort of the old-fashioned fundamental value players who buy the dips or buy the when the market really tanks, as it did last month. They buy in then, but then the technical players come in and try and push these things afterwards. And I think you're right.
Okay. In terms of the currencies, dollar yen 119.60 plays 120.80. We've seen this continuation, this sideways move, and generally.
Well, we had that before the peak. On the way up, we had 2-3 months of consolidation around these levels, and presumably we might get 2 or 3 months. We've got another month to go as well in terms of that going on.
Euro dollar 112.70 to the downside, 114.60 to the upside. We don't really understand the fundamentals at this stage, but the technicals appear to be leading the market higher.
It looks like dollar weakness is winning there, even over the QE, which is expected later in December, later in the year. But it's quite strange that you've got the euro dollar going up and you've also got the DAX going up. They have been going in different directions, so euro up and DAX down. So that's going to be interesting for the rest of the session.
Aussie US dollar 72.50, plays 73.80.
Commodity currency is really coming back. The Aussie dollar was stuck around the 70 level again just a week or so ago, but that's just right back in there, and gold leading it higher.
And finally, cable 153.20 plays 154.20 is the chart points. Good strength in cable.
Good strength there. The 50-day average 54.25, so that's resistance for that market. But we've got that means we still could have another 0.5% of upside there for cable.